Ray. Oh, got the three-pointer. And the point just erupts here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cavs Corner. We're here at Ray White Cranbourne. Thank you to Peter Khamis and the team for allowing us to use their podcast setup.
How good is this? Very relaxing. It's nice. Nice little room here.
It's great.
It's very intimate. Very intimate.
It is very intimate.
Lucky we like looking into each other's eyes.
Tammy, this is what we want. This is what we need. This is what we're getting at the stadium.
As I keep telling you, just put it on your wish list. Put it on your wish list.
I don't
Maybe
get much
one
off the
day.
wish list.
Maybe, yeah, you get everything on your wish list. Oh, geez.
It's like Christmas every day for me.
I know. Lump of coal coming your way.
2025 Senior Cavaliers news, Ash. We'll start off with NBL 1 and Big V memberships. They're out now.
They are out now. We've got the new deluxe membership.
We do.
So you're leaning forward a lot. Should I lean forward or just sit back? I don't know.
I'm just trying to look as tall as you in the camera.
Yeah,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
yeah, fair enough. The deluxe memberships, though, get you the same access as an adult membership, but you get so many goodies. You get a whole list of merchandise, things like that, and you get a guaranteed go at the half-court shot at an NBL 1 game live.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
What's the prize this year?
It's a $100 voucher, probably to Intersport, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah, very exciting. So you get online, get those, lock your tickets in. There is currently that early bird discount that we offer before Christmas. So if you want to get the membership, or you are going to buy it anyway, and you want to save a little bit of money, get online, buy it now. That's kcbasketball.com.au/2025 members.
Perfect. We've obviously got some coaching announcements as well. Some brand new faces around the club, which is very good to see. Obviously, we had last year departing Dave Peters and Alex Palazzolo. But we've got some new coaches. So NBL 1 men, starting off with Luke Kendall.
Yeah, Luke's an absolute asset to this club, I think, at the moment. He's obviously got a strong background. He's represented Australia playing for the Boomers. He's got plenty of coaching experience, and hopefully he's going to recruit some great players. We don't know who he's recruited yet. That still hasn't come out. So I know everyone's waiting on the edge of their seats at home to find out who's going to be on the team this coming season, what it's going to look like. Hopefully, I'm hearing down the line, we should have some more news around that early January.
Yeah, perfect. NBL 1 women, Joe Turner has stepped up from the youth champ women's team.
We love Joe. We love Joe.
We do love Joe.
Glad to see him take the step up from youth league into NBL 1. He's definitely ready for it. Obviously, he has, while still young, has a very good coaching resume. So we're excited to see who he signs again. We've got a few players. I already know down the line there's a couple of returning players. We'll leave that to the public to try and figure out which players are returning, which ones aren't. But there's obviously going to be some new faces as well. So I think the NBL 1 season 2025 is going to be really exciting. So if you haven't yet, as we said before, lock in your membership, get down to the games, be prepared for that because it's going to be a cracking season. Yeah.
Youth champ men, Paul Mallet, former assistant coach for the Illawarra Hawks.
And the Sydney Kings.
And the
Brisbane Bullets. And the Australian junior team, under 18s or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
He's done everything.
Yeah,
Paul's done everything, including a resume of, I think, 25 years at the Sydney Comets. Obviously, we all know Paul now because he's the basketball development manager here at Casey. It's a different feel with Paul around the courts. Not a bad thing, though. Certainly not a bad thing. It's just definitely different from the way Dave and Darren used to run it. But it's exciting. He's got a real good focus on shooting, which we know that's the way the game's going. So, or has already gone to. Likes the fast-paced movement. So, especially coaching the youth league, that team, we love the boys there, and we know they're quick. We know they're quick, and we know they like to play tough. So,
from all accounts, they beat the Frankston youth league team by a couple of points, I believe. It only had 5 players.
1 point, I believe.
Yeah, only had 5 players.
5.5. Yeah, we'll give them 5.5 because they started with 6, and then one went down injured.
Yeah, so that's looking very exciting. Youth champ women, we've got Michael Davies coming back on board.
We don't need to talk about Michael's resume because we all know it. I'll quickly just gloss over it here, though. WNBL coach. He's coached Big V women here at Casey. He's coached juniors here at Casey. So he's been a Casey Cavalier for a while. It's great to see him stepping back into a head coaching role. He's got so much expertise to bring. He has a real strong connection with the girls group as well. Obviously, he's a former girls DSC, probably around the time that some of these girls were playing in the under-12-14 area. So it's good to see them flowing through into the youth champ team now. So I think once again, from a Big V point of view, the youth team is going to be very, very strong. Yeah,
and now we've got players moving up into NBL 1. Hopefully, we've got players going to college. Let's touch on the college aspect.
So obviously, there are a lot of players making some movements. So we're just going to touch on 4 quick ones here of players stepping into college. And that doesn't mean they're not playing for Casey in 2025. It means that they're going to college towards the end of 2025.
At some point.
Yeah, at some point. So these players are probably, at least 3 of them are probably definitely going to be playing in Case Cavaliers uniforms in 2025. Let's start off with Ben Wall. He's going to the University of California Riverside campus.
Yep, we got Kyra Webb, who's travelling over to Hawaii to play for Hawaii University.
And stay tuned, guys, because we do have an interview coming up soon with both Ben and Kyra, because they've both achieved a lot of things over the last 12 months. It's going to be good to catch up with them. And also, while we're on that too, the University of Hawaii. If there was a college to go to, not that I've ever had the chops to play for college basketball, but tell you what, the University of Hawaii, not a bad place to do your education.
Not a bad place at all. Next up, we've got Asher Nightingale, who's going to Davidson College, and she's also a development player at the moment in the WNBL for Bendigo.
And she's getting time too. And I think she had a top 10 play recently as well.
She did. We'll put that up at some point.
Cracking stuff. We'll do it now. We shared it. We shared it when it went live, I'm pretty sure. So, but put it up now. And finally, one of our favourites, one of my favourites anyway, Amelia Dakic. She's obviously currently at the Centre of Excellence, so obviously it's unlikely that she'll be playing for Case Cavaliers in 2025. We hope to see her back in the blue and teal in the future. But she is going to the Florida University. Yeah. Go Gators.
Go Gators. And stay up to date for all, obviously,
What a segue. What a segue.
Stay up to date with all of their journey through our socials and everything else, Casey Basketball related on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You'll find our links below. Make sure you give us a like, share, and follow.
Let's jump on for some sponsors now.
Yep.
Remarkability Community Care. They're a new sponsor, RACC. They're an NDIS provider, and they look after a lot of the guys around the local community, especially some of the guys and girls that play in our All Abilities social competition. So if you're looking for an NDIS provider, get in touch with RACC.
Yeah, perfect. Guzmani Gomez, fast food your mum says yes to. They've got ice cream coming into summer.
It's good ice cream too.
Yep.
Melbourne Orthodontic Group, MOG, Keep Smile. They sponsor our holiday programs. They sponsor our Girls Rule Clinics, which is on at the moment, by the way. So if you haven't signed up yet, there's a couple more weeks of that one, so get on board.
Yeah, perfect. Carlisle Homes, Build a Better Home.
Good time to build a better home too. If you want to get $500 in your pocket, sign up to the referral form. You'll get some money for the association, and you'll get $500 cash straight to your bank account if you build with Carlisle Homes. PhysioWorks Health Group, assisting Case Basketball with all the injury prevention and recovery needs. And they're also, I believe, meeting with our coaching group again to just go through some warm-up activations and things like that to make sure the athletes are competing at their best.
Yeah, perfect. Ray White Cranbourne, obviously, thank you for letting us use your
brilliant
podcast
room.
space. Peter Khamis and the team do a fantastic job. If you're looking to buy, rent, I don't know, invest.
Property management,
that's
all
the
that
one.
stuff. Intersport, Cranbourne, and Case Central, they've obviously got all of your apparel needs sorted. I saw the new Wave Wade 11s Blossom Edition come out. Those things look schmick.
I reckon we should get some free ones just to try out.
I'll let you speak to the guys down there. Good luck getting some freebies.
Maybe. I do need some new basketball shoes, so maybe they can hook us up.
Yeah, you need something that really solidifies your ankles. Your ankles are weak. You're fragile ankles.
I've got fragile ankles. Pakenham Mazda, Zoom.
Soon to be Cranbourne Mazda.
Opening up on Thursday.
Thursday night.
Yep.
So this is being filmed again on a Tuesday. So this Thursday, Cranbourne Mazda's opening. There's actually some deals going out too.
Yep.
If you're looking to buy a car, get to Cranbourne Mazda because they've got some fantastic grand opening deals for the Cranbourne Mazda dealership.
Yep. Speaking of Pakenham Mazda, we had someone email us a photo of car in the wild.
We did. We had Jaden Reginald. He snapped the picture. I think the car was just visiting someone's house that day, and he snapped a picture of it. So, Jaden, get in touch with us. We'll sort you out a piece of merchandise, maybe a stubby holder. Or I shouldn't say stubby holder, maybe a can cooler.
Yep.
Get a can cooler or something like that. So, remember, if you see the car in the wild, we prefer selfies, though. We want to see some selfies of the car in the wild.
We'd love to see some selfies. Universal Athlete Centre. If you're looking at, getting your game on, I know they've got an indoor basketball court there. They've got gym facilities. They've got recovery facilities. It's a fantastic place.
It is a really good place. Mortgage Choice Clyde. If you're looking to refinance your home or get your first ever home loan, get in touch with Daniel and Sarah and the team there. They'll sort you out.
The Clean Ranger, Pure. They've got some great discounts coming and leading into Christmas. So talk to Polky. And he'll sort you out with a few deals.
And finally, the Amazing Grace Cranbourne. So if you're looking to get your dinners sorted in time for Christmas, or you're just looking to get a break from cooking, head down to the Amazing Grace. They're open, I believe, Wednesdays through to Sundays. They do lunch and dinner. They've got some fantastic specials. I think Thursday night's steak night. So, if you like a good steak, get down there. Otherwise, pizza night, Wednesday night. Can't go wrong with pizza night. So
can't go wrong with pizza as long as there's no pineapple.
Oh, I love pineapple on pizza. Don't get me started on that. We'll be talking all day. So that's it for our sponsors. Thanks to all of those. Again, merchandise. If you want to get some stuff in time for Christmas, we have some stock available. We've got scarves, keep cups, can coolers, size 3-5 basketballs, drink bottles, T-shirts.
Yep. Everything.
We've got some new tracksuits on the way. I say
do.
tracksuits because we've got some new jackets and pants coming soon. Don't know if they'll be here before Christmas, but if they are, we'll make sure we'll put something out so everyone
Puffer
can pick them
jackets,
up.
puffer vests, are they on the market?
They are. You got new style ones. We're wearing the new vest today. Ours is in
are?
black because we're staff, but you can the public one will be navy blue with the logo on it. Looks really schmick.
Yeah, nice. I think that's about it for merchandise. Moving into junior Cavaliers space, we've had some fantastic moments over the last couple of months, starting with the under-14 boys at Nationals, which was held at Casey Stadium. They won the gold medal.
They did win the gold medal. It was an unreal effort too. And the under-14 girls, they got the silver medal. So to host the tournament, which is a massive tournament to host over a big, long week.
2 years in a row for us.
2 years in a row. And to have the boys and girls finish off in the grand finals, obviously the boys getting that gold, the girls getting the silver. Outstanding efforts by all involved. The boys team undefeated for a 12-month period. The girls team...
First of its kind, I believe, from what we can...
we can't think of another team in recent times. There's been some strong teams like Dandenong the previous year, another one in the year before that. None of them went undefeated the whole way through. We're talking from the moment pre-grading starts all the way through to the national gold medal. So every tournament, every Friday night game, everything undefeated. And the girls, I think they went into the nationals. I think they were seeded 5th.
Yep.
So from the seedings, they weren't supposed to even medal. And to just go down in a close one for the gold. So absolutely proud of both of those teams. So unreal effort. And on the back of that, it would have just been announced earlier this week, but we're talking about it now. The Lindsay Gaze Coach of the Year, presented by Basketball Victoria, is going to be Mitch Taylor, who was that under-14 boys coach. As we said, he went undefeated. It's a quality group, the Lindsay Gaze Coach of the Year award. So I don't want to drop that one out. Matt Nunn, he won it in 2023. He's the NBL1 men's coach at Knox. Cheryl Chambers and David Herbert. Cheryl was obviously involved in WNBL and things like that. David Herbert's vastly involved in the Basketball Victoria network and that sort of thing. And then, of course, one of our own now, Darren Perry, he's assistant coach of the NBL1 men. He's also coached for Australia juniors and things like that as well. So he was one of the coaches here. And Larissa Anderson, she's one of our local favourites too. Again, based out down, she's coached WNBL, NBL1, things like that. So Mitch is joining a pretty good group. That's just some of the coaches from that group too. That's not all of them, obviously. The list goes on. So well done, Mitch. It's an unreal effort, and we're stoked that he's been graced with that award. Yeah,
moving into the player space, we have Vanessa Tavete, obviously recently compete in the Under-15 Oceania Cup. She won gold there. She's also, had multiple selections for the MPP program, and there's also a COE selection coming up, which is the MPP camp. Which I believe she's also going with Sataya, I believe.
Sataya to that one. So Vanessa's.
So she's had a fantastic last couple of months as well.
I think she's blown everyone away over the last few months. Like, obviously, we've always known she's a quality athlete, but to step up and achieve these things over probably like the last 4 months or so, is an outstanding result and a credit to her hard work. So we're also, again, we touched on, we're going to talk to Ben and Kyra later. Early in the new year, we're going to catch up with Vanessa and go through some of the cool stuff she's been achieving. So keep tuned for that.
We might also touch on, I don't think we did a Cavs Corner since, but Amelia Dakic obviously won gold as well.
Haven't we touched on that?
I don't think so.
No, probably not. She won gold at the World Cup.
She did.
World Cup gold medal is a big achievement.
Yeah, it is.
And obviously we caught up with her earlier in the about a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago. She also competed with Canberra Capitals in the pre-season WNBL tournament.
Currently training with Southside Flyers. Was training with Southside Flyers. I think she's getting prepped for all the college commitments and things like that now.
So that's fantastic news. Obviously, the women's space at Casey Cavaliers is booming. And we want to see more athletes do really well in that space.
And keep an eye on the screen here. We're just going to scroll through some now. But we've had plenty of athletes selected for SDP, FDP, ACJBC, SCC, ECC, SPP, and NPP.
Too many abbreviations.
That's a lot of abbreviations. The Basketball Victoria has been throwing us some curveballs because they keep changing the names and things like that, and some athletes have recently joined Casey. So apologies to those athletes that we weren't able to get up on them. We are doing some more posts as we go. We're going to get everyone recognised. Don't worry about that.
We will.
A couple of players who are Casey Cavaliers but have put down their country association. So again, apologies for that mix-up. We are going to get everyone out. Everyone is going to get their time to shine on the socials. So don't worry about that. But it's outstanding to see that we have probably something like 70 athletes or something. It feels like it's done. I feel like we've done a post every day talking about this sort of stuff. So,
I think we have.
So it's an unreal effort to all of the Case Cavaliers involved in those programs. So well done, everyone. And good luck at all of your relevant tournaments, whether it's SCC, ECC, ACJBC, or even if you're just participating in the development programs for all the national performance programs and things like that. So good luck to everyone and all of that stuff.
Perfect. Technical officials news. Beginner school registrations are now open for the first school in 2025. The referee space is obviously booming, and it will be booming on the back of some important news.
You don't want to talk about it? You want me to talk about it?
No, you can talk about it.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
rolling
do-
off.
Yeah,
You're
all
rolling
right.
off the important BB.
I know.
news.
All right. Yeah, here we go. All right. The Casey Basketball Referee Program has been awarded the Eddie Crouch Award, which is the Basketball Victoria Referee Program of the Year. So congratulations first and foremost to Josh Nichols and the whole referee department. They're doing a fantastic job there. We've won it 2 of the last 3 years. In our opinion, our personal opinion, this is not the opinion of anyone else than us two. Should have been 3 from 3.
Should have been
Definitely
3 from 3.
should have been 3 from 3. But we'll take 2 from 3. It's an outstanding effort there for the whole team. So well done to all of the referee coaches, all of the referees, the supervisors, all of that. It takes say it takes a village to raise a family. It takes a village to get these referees and the culture and everything like that. It's all on the up. We love to promote it all on socials as well, all of that sort of thing. So.
On the back of that, obviously behind the scenes, there's a lot of work that goes on, and obviously we thank our fans and everyone in the community. But Tammy Bauer is the one that really solidifies the back end of the office and makes all of this happen. So Tammy, everything that you do around here and the support that you give, obviously the referees, the junior basketball community, the NBL 1 program, everything like that, all these awards wouldn't go unnoticed. And if you weren't here, we probably wouldn't have them.
I'll tell you what, talk about high praise for the CEO there. Gee whiz. Did someone mention Christmas bonuses or something? I don't know what's going on here. Gee whiz.
No, but it's true though. It's true though.
I'm not disagreeing that it's true, but gee whiz, Tammy with the praise.
Hey. You know what? She gives us the budget, so we just need a little bit more.
Oh, that's what it is, eh? It's because you're looking at all this nice podcast room here at Ray White Cranbourne, and you're thinking, maybe if I throw some compliments out, we might get something.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. And you know what? Tammy's not silly. She'll see you right through it.
I know. She'll pull me into the office on Monday morning. She'll be like, what is this? What are you doing?
All right, let's jump into the upcoming programs and events. Obviously, the school holidays are coming up. On January 22nd, we have our quarterly 3-on-3 tournament again.
Yep.
We're looking at something like 200 to 250 teams. We've already got about 50 teams signed up.
Australia's largest tournament.
The Galaxy's largest tournament. The Universe's largest tournament. I don't know which one's bigger there, the Universe or the Galaxy, but I would say the Universe.
Again, high praise from everyone that comes down as well. So we'll probably put out a video soon.
Yeah,
I think.
definitely. Yeah. So if you're, it doesn't matter if you play for Casey, you don't play for Casey.
Yep.
If you play for domestic, you play for rep. Doesn't matter. You don't even have to play in the same team normally.
You don't even have to be in the city of Casey. You can be from Geelong.
That's right.
Come down.
Grab some uniforms, and you know what? We're pretty relaxed there. As long
Yeah.
as you all look the same, primary colour is the same.
Yep.
You don't even have to wear identical uniforms. You don't need numbers. You go grab some NBA tops if you want. That's fine. As long as the primary colour is the same and it's clear that you're all on the same team.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. School holiday clinics, both domestic and the rep programs, are available for January. So jump onto Team App if you're looking for the rep camp. It'll be on our socials and the website for the domestic camp as well. There are no clinics held in December. Obviously, that's a busy time for everyone. So look out for the January ones. SEJBT.
Oh, you're jumping in. I want to jump in on something.
Oh, okay. All right, go.
And for our coaches as well, we've got our first coaches clinic with a special guest coach. We've got Peter Lonergan coming down.
Yep.
That's organised by, obviously, through Case Basketball by Paul Mallett.
Yep.
They're friends, and he's organised Peter to come down. And Peter's an outstanding coach. According to Paul, one of the best when it comes to coaches clinics. Obviously he's a great coach in his own right, but when it comes to delivering coaches clinics and things like that, apparently it's a cannot miss opportunity. So if you want to join in on that one, it's a $10 fee for that one just to cover some costs. So come down and enjoy and embrace the moments.
100 people maximum.
Yeah, capped 100. We worked out there's 825 coaches at Casey Basketball alone. And this is obviously not limited necessarily just to Casey Basketball, but they're the ones we want to take the spots. So first 100 coaches in can have tickets to that one.
Yeah. SEJBT team registrations are now open. So if you're listening from another association,
another country, doesn't matter where you're listening from,
and you want to enter a team, it can be domestic, you can be a rep team, doesn't matter. We've got spots for everyone. That's coming up in March.
Unreal. 2 years ago,
involved.
2 years ago, that tournament had around 330 teams, something like that. Probably less, maybe 300. Last year, we smashed it. We had 430 odd teams participate, and we're already anticipating over 500 for this tournament. It's growing very rapidly, the Southeastern Junior Basketball Tournament. So get down, sign up.
There's merchandise now.
There will be some T-shirts available and things like that. So it's a great tournament. Get involved.
Yep. Heat policy, it's been quite a dramatic heat wave that we've had recently.
Well, not so much now that we're filming it. It's
cold and rainy outside.
And a bit gross and humid.
But just a reminder, if it is a hot weekend, make sure you stay hydrated.
Yep.
There's going to be plenty of hot days to come. Everyone, make sure you stay hydrated. Otherwise,
the heat policy,
it is going to get to you.
The heat policy is available in the bylaws. We won't go into that. But, we just want to remind everyone, if it is hot, you know it's hot, remain hydrated, drink before, during, and after your competitions, your programs, things like that. Obviously, the relevant heat policies will be enforced as required. Don't stress about that, but we just want to make sure everyone maintains hydration. You know, if you're coaching out games, there's so many more important things than winning. So make sure you're rotating your plays. Everyone's getting a good break. There'll obviously be, if it's too hot, additional timeouts, or when it gets really hot, the games get cancelled and things like that.
Yep.
But make sure we're looking after ourselves. That's our key message here. Is obviously going into December, January, there's very high chance of some more hot weekends.
Yep.
Look after yourselves.
Perfect.
Cool. Now we'll just jump into a quick chat with Peter Khamis. So thanks for joining us, Peter, and thanks for letting us use this awesome podcast room. So we really appreciate letting us come out. So you're obviously one of our key point of contacts for the partnership, but also the key point of contact for the local basketball community as well. So if they're looking to buy, sell, get property managed, things like that, they can get in touch with you. We'll get Matt to put the phone number up across the bottom here so they can call your mobile directly, get in touch with you, get whatever they need. So tell us a little about the market at the moment. It's a good time to buy, sell. What's the go?
Mate, it is an absolute ripper time to buy.
Yep.
Ripper time to buy. You've got probably about 3-4 weeks left to buy before Christmas takes place. Interest rates will come down next year, which means that there'll be a more surplus of buyers out there and higher prices.
Well, I'm hoping the interest rates come down just for my mortgage. I need that to come down quickly.
Yeah.
So is there a lot of property stock available at the moment?
There's a lot of stock at the moment. Clyde is one of the areas where it is saturated with stock. So if you're an investor or a first-time home buyer, look into Clyde because they've got good infrastructure as well, good schools. No train station as yet. A lot of people are looking for train stations. So Cranbourne Central good. Cranbourne North is good because you've got Marinda Park close by. Berwick Station, obviously. Pakenham Officer, they've all got stations. So yeah, it's pretty good out there as well.
So obviously we've got a lot of young families at Casey Basketball who potentially are buying homes for the first time. What do I say, a couple of tips that they should be looking for when they are looking to either buy or build or whatever they're looking to do? What should they be looking for in a geographical location? Yeah,
so definitely schools is number one, shopping centre, public transport. Also, there's people that, we've had a stinking hot weekend. Oh, I'm sick of it. I want a home with a pool. So this would be a great time to get a pool. And obviously settle January, February, even March when it's still hot. So people are looking for homes with pools as well.
It can definitely be hot in March. I went camping last Labor Day weekend. It was 40 degrees every day.
Jeepers.
So it was not my best camping experience. I think I spent a lot of time in the shade. Yeah. As you know, I've got young kids, so as the people at home should know that by now. We actually, when we went camping, we had to just jump in the car and drive around for an hour and a half just so the kids could have access to the air conditioner. Because you could imagine 3 kids, 5 and under, camping in 40-degree heat. Their temperaments weren't so great. So we gave them all a bottle of water, chucked them in the car, and just drove around with the air conditioner on for an hour and a half just because it was that hot. So you're right.
You probably went through a litre of sunscreen too, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Well, obviously, I'm not the darkest person going around, so I do burn easily. And my kids, unfortunately, have carried on those genes, so they burn easily as well. So yeah, plenty of sunscreen.
Nice job.
But good idea, getting a pool. I wouldn't.
Absolutely.
I wish I could afford to get a pool. You got a pool at home?
No, I don't. No? But I've got a property going up for auction coming up with a pool.
Where's that one?
That's 85 Waverley Park Drive.
What suburb is that in?
That's in Cranbourne North.
Cranbourne North.
Beautiful block, 870 metres. I mean, that's rare.
That is a big block for Cranbourne.
Big block, yes. Very different home, but a beautiful home. We anticipate, somewhere between the 8s to 9s on that one.
8s to 9s. Cool. So there you go. If you're looking for a home, you're looking to make a bigger. How big's the home? Many bedrooms?
4 bedrooms, no study, but 4 bedrooms. Architecturally designed by Grollo Constructions, and Grollo's a great builder.
Great. It's a big property, quality property, big block.
Yep.
Got a swimming pool.
Yep.
So
palm trees in the back. You feel like in Queensland.
If you're looking to upsize, or you've got the coin to get your first home, and it's a big one, jump on board, get in touch with Peter to purchase that property. When you say it's going on auction?
November 30, 1 o'clock. I've got it open half an hour prior.
All right, no pressure, Matt. We've got to get this out before November 30th. That's this weekend, so that's this Saturday. So hopefully that doesn't make you late for basketball either.
No, that time slot fits perfectly.
So speaking of basketball, you're obviously involved with domestic and representative basketball. So tell us first a bit about your domestic basketball and which clubs you're involved in and things like that.
Absolutely. Berwick Panthers is the current club that we're coaching, under 16 girls in A grade. Doing okay at the moment. It's just early season start. So before that, my daughter was in, trying to remember now, first it was Berwick Lightning, and prior to that was Berwick Thunder.
Yeah. Before the name change.
Yeah, name change, and when she was in the under 8 squad.
So she still plays in the under 16 team?
16 she does, but in rep basketball, unfortunately, she doesn't.
Does she still love playing though?
Oh, she does, yeah.
Well, that's the main thing. That's what it's all
she's
about.
going through the ref school as well. So
okay, cool.
My nights, I'm at Casey Stadium pretty much 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So
well, if you see Peter walking around the stadium, people can come up and chat to you about property and stuff. If
absolutely. Talk about anything. I don't care. It doesn't have to be real estate.
Oh, if you see Peter, he's always up for a chat. So
absolutely.
Go catch him 6 days a week at the stadium.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez, the family must love that.
Me? I don't. Yes. So as I said, my daughter is going through the rep schooling now. So
how's she going? Is she enjoying it?
She is, but she's a slow learner. She's the opposite to me. She's very introverted compared to me.
Yeah, and it is, being a referee, it is a bit harder if you're introverted because obviously you're out there and everyone. Unfortunately, as the referees, as much as we don't want it to be, everyone's always watching you and wanting to know what the call is going to be. So it's a tough spot to be in sometimes. 100%. I'm glad she's enjoying it, though. That's good.
Yeah, good.
And so tell us a bit about the Case Cavaliers. Obviously, you're a coach with our junior program as well.
Yeah, love coaching the under-14 girls. I've had them for the last probably 4 seasons now. So they've done really well. Last season, we got to VGL4 with the 5th team. So at the moment, we've got a bit of a challenge right now to get my 5th team into a higher grade. We're in Pool 7, so I'm not satisfied with that. We certainly want to continue on.
And how have you gone the first few weeks in the group?
We've done extremely well. We lost to Dandy 4 last week, only because I've got 2 of my girls out, and it was tough. It was a stinking 35.
Yeah, it makes it hot in the heat if you've got a few players out.
But we beat the other team by about 50 points, the previous one.
Okay.
So we're doing all well.
Cool, 1-1. It's not a bad spot to sit in going into the final. And then you've got crossovers. So you'll have a crossover now, definitely, right?
Yeah, we got Frankston. Well, we got Frankston now on Friday night, and then the crossover.
Where at? Is it at Casey or is it?
No, it's at that stinking Frankston Stadium.
Dreamstein.
Our Bayside rivals. We've got no issue with giving them a quick jab on the way through. Don't worry about that.
Look, great organisation, but those stadiums need to be improved, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, they are. I think they've got their.
That's right. You said that.
Yeah, it's underway. The Frankston
underground
parking. I think.
Well, no, that was Nunawading, I think.
And Nunawading's looking at the underground parking. There's lots of redevelopments happening. We've obviously got a Schmick Stadium at Case Stadium. We just need another one of those. If we could get that stadium duplicated, get another 10 courts in maybe Clyde.
Absolutely.
So if you could let the council know, help them get some property, help them sort it out, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming on.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming and visiting us as well.
Thanks for this space. We love this space. Matt's quite jealous now. He really wants to get a space like this at the stadium. Obviously, as you know, space in the stadium at all is already a privilege in itself. So it's hard to get more. So, thanks for coming down.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And the fortress erupts here. Hold up.